Beady, bada, beady, bada, beady, bada, 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 weep, weep. Hey, this is Oingle, and this is a team deathmatch on Havana that I played with Mrs. Oingle. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Oingle. Nice to meet you.
All right, so I am sniping in this game, and Bitywitch here is just running with hers. She just picked up this game how long ago?
Thanksgiving.
And did really terrible for how long?
Well, till last week.
And yeah, she's gotten pretty good. So I decided to make another account with the sniper rifle because with my multi-prestige account, we were pulling in people who were way too good. And I thought, well, I'll start over and I'll use the sniper. It's really hard to use the sniper, so my scores won't be good, and I can grow with Christine. But she's gotten really good.
And then the truth is that he probably surpassed my level in the 20s in a week when it took me almost 3 months to get there. So
yeah, well, map knowledge, tactics, stuff like that did help me out.
Makes a big difference.
I'm on a nice little tear here. I do 8 kills in a row before I die. But the rest... Okay, so Biddy was shooting that guy, and I finished him off with a nice little headshot. Here, I'm trying to get... What is that perk? I'm giving away my care packages so that I can get the that perk, which I'll remember later and feel stupid that I don't remember now. So, and yes, I see that guy there now. I didn't see him at the time, so don't give me crap about it.
Yeah.
Hindsight is a bitch. So, so let me talk about sniping just for a second. With the patch, this has gotten a lot better, and I've had a lot of fun sniping. I don't get the kind of scores or the kill-death ratio that I can get with assault rifles and stuff. That's never going to happen. But, yeah, it's fun. And using not the Magnum, but the Python here, that's kind of good for mid-range, mid to close range, and then knifing. So all you kind of miss out is maybe mid-range. Anyway, so what was your experience on this map?
I thought I did really well on this map. I got better than 1-to-1 KD and had a really great time with it, where I usually hate this map. I get killed a lot, and I usually don't get that many kills. I do find that when I'm playing in a game with you, I do a lot better because we cover each other's backs, and that's incredibly helpful.
Most of the time. Most
of the time. So playing on a team where you're actually communicating is really helpful to me. And of course, if I'm not announcing where we're going to the other team before the match has started, because I didn't realize that the other team could hear you when you were talking on your mic.
Yeah, I've had a couple of friends do that.
Yeah, and Jackson and I played a game in Oingle. Am I not supposed to use your name?
That's fine, whatever.
We played a game in Crisis a couple of days ago, and I said, hey, let's go to the top of that hill and we'll each take a side and just blow them all away. And of course we both died immediately because they knew exactly what we were doing. So,
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I know better now.
So this is a typical thing. So I do good in the beginning. I get an 8-0 and then die. And then I kind of lose my rhythm. And I've talked about this before. There's the beginning, and the middle, and end of this game. And they each have different sort of feelings, I don't know, their own flow. And in the beginning, I run around and grab everybody and get everybody because I think everyone was disorganized. But I think they started to group together a little bit, or they started to get a flow, and that threw me off. So, like, I got those 3 or 4 kills in a row, or deaths in a row, because I kept rushing to this one on the top floor, and they kept killing me. But I kind of get my groove back a little bit here, just running around as if I'm knifing pretty much. And in knifing, I do a lot of this kind of thing where you stun somebody and then you take a back route, play Ring Around the Rosie. I'm going to try to find Biddy at this point so that I can give her my care package, and that takes a little bit.
Is that a euphemism?
What?
Give her my care.
Yeah, that's what she said.
One of the things I found in this game was I would run into 3 or 4 of them at a time, and I'd be so excited that I killed the first one, then I just get slaughtered.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to discover how to set your classes so that you can do things differently. And I had the flak jacket class on in this game, and it was so helpful because people were grenade happy, and I didn't die because I had that on. So that was really.
Here I'm like, Biddy, over here, get it, over here.
What?
So flak jacket is what I have, and the only thing I have left to unlock flak jacket pro is giving away care packages. But yeah, here I do the same thing. I just run around behind everybody, which is a knifing strategy. So that guy took my kill. But yeah, again, I see him, I run around behind him, and he is none the wiser, which means he's a fucking idiot. So
that's not fair. You can't always be looking behind you.
No, I know. But he did kind of just stand out there. I mean, when he was reloading, he just stood in the middle of the road. He should have gotten against a wall at least.
That could be me in any game.
So now I don't have a good idea of where people are, so I'm just looking around. They're not on the map. I'm not sure anybody on our team knows exactly where they are. So I'm scouting. And then towards the end here, I think I got a little too confident. Oh, here's another little ring around the rosy. I saw him, he didn't see me, but I think I don't know, whatever he was thinking. But I ran up behind him and knifed him, which is always hilarious. Here, I pull out... No, that's later. I'm not going to give a play-by-play on this
All
game. That's
the kills
stupid.
look the same after a while.
Yeah. I let this guy run into my aim instead of pointing to him, which I think is funny. Just walk into it.
Yeah, he really didn't see you.
No.
I think they're a really young team.
And then I'm like, oh, hey, it's you. I'm going to follow you.
That means there's hope for me.
Knife.
I really enjoy knifing people. I want to get better at it. It's really fun.
So this is one of those places where Biddy thought that I was covering her back. And I kind of was, because I was going to try to get this guy that was on the floor below me.
And you have the mic so that you can say things like, I'm going to duck out of this room now, but no, he left me there to die. To look the other way and think he was covering me. So
I played Modern Warfare 2 for a year. And in several months, Black Ops, before Christine tried it out. Why did you finally try it out?
Because for Jackson's birthday, since he's impossible to buy for, Oingle's birthday, sorry.
Whatever.
They all know you now.
Yeah.
He's impossible to buy for, so I asked him what he wanted for his birthday, and he said, I want you to learn to play this game. And I've never played a first-person shooter. I don't think I've even played anything since Mario Brothers Nintendo 64. So
right.
It was really difficult for me to learn how to maneuver in this game without moving my whole body, thinking that I'm actually in the map. And
that is the most hilarious thing. I think, when you're trying to look around a corner, so you tilt
looking around a corner.
Yeah, you tilt your head to do it.
It's difficult, and we have big TVs in our house, so you're really in the game and
Where'd you go?
It's crazy. There are some maps still where I don't even know where I am, or I'll spin around a little too fast. And I tried setting the sensitivity a little higher on my game, and 1 point to 3 points. I was so dizzy playing that way that I had to set it all the way back. It's so sensitive, and it's really interesting. It's pretty amazing as you gain more skill and get better perks like Sleight of Hand Pro and things like that, where you just aim a little faster and how much it improves your game. So I find it fascinating, and I think it is really fun.
Well, so Biddy is a perfectionist. I
hate losing, so playing this is really painful for me.
Yeah, and especially in the beginning. I think that she's getting some satisfaction now. I'm not. I just know, it's going to happen when it happens. I'm going to get better when I get better, and I'm just going to enjoy it the whole time. Yeah, so here at the end, I got overzealous, and I just got a bunch of deaths, and then I kind of made up with it for some kills. But I had like a 21-6 or something, and then I ended up with a 28-10, I think. So, I don't know. I was riding high for a bit there. No, I'm glad that you started playing, and we got a couple of other friends that we play with that are kind of newish, or maybe played some Halo. But no, it was hilarious in the beginning when you're trying to do the joystick and you point up when you're trying to run forward and all that kind of stuff. It was a tough switch for me to go from PC gaming to console gaming, and I took too long to do it. Yeah, here I fail. But all in all, I think this is a really fun game. I hope it's fun to watch. And I think there was kind of like action all the way through, even though I died kind of at a more 1-to-1 ratio towards the end. So that's pretty much it.
I think our talking may have made it more boring.
This is Oingle. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. If you like the video, thumbs up for Bitywitch.